Today we'll be doing linear equations in one variable. Linear equation is an equality involving variables in which the highest power of the variable is 1. As we all know, variable means anything which has a changing value. Like it can be denoted by any of the alphabets like X, A, B, C, or whichever alphabet you are comfortable with, like M, N, Y, anything. But X is the most commonly used. So now what exactly happens in a linear equation? It's an equality. That means if I write a linear equation here, it is an equality. Both the sides are equal. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. Both of them are equal, but here we know that the value is 15 and here we don't know the value of X. So one method is hit and trial method. Suppose I put 15 here on the left hand side and try to find out the answer. It will be 10. It's not equal to 15. So that means X cannot be 10. So X has to be something. That means X has to be a little bigger than 15. That I have taken as 15. It has to be a little bigger because these two values differ by 5. Now again, if I try with 20. 20 minus 5. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. 15. Now 15 is equal to 15. That means both the sides are getting balanced. The value of X has to be 20. So this is hit and trial method. And you observe this, it has a power of 1 because it is a linear equation in one variable. So this is how we can do by hit and trial method. But that's not a very convenient method. Let's see one more method which is called a systematic method. Now we see the systematic method in which both the sides are balanced like this. Suppose here X plus 4 is there. So what exactly I try to do is, I just want the variable on one side and constant on the other side. तो अब इस 4 को रिमूव करने के लिए एक ही तरीका है कि हम इसको -4 यहाँ करें. But because there is an equality sign, तो यहाँ भी 4 को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना होगा. क्योंकि इक्वालिटी साइन का मतलब ही होता है कि जो हमने यहाँ किया वही आपको यहाँ पर, whether you make an addition, multiplication, division here, this side, the same has to be done on the other side. So this 4 and -4 gets cancelled out and you get the value of X as 8, 12 minus 4. Another example I'll show you. Suppose it is X minus 5 and this is 20. Now to remove this -5, you have to add +5 and on this side also you need to add +5 because it's an equality sign. So what happens, this 5 gets cancelled and you get the value of X as 25. But this may involve many steps as I'll show you in few examples. These are two examples in which I'll be using systematic method. But let's see what happens exactly. 2x minus 3 is there. We need to get rid of this -3, so we add +3, and again on the other side we have to add +3 क्योंकि ये equal है, equality sign. This cancels out. Now what you are remaining is 11 plus 3 is 14 this side and 2x this side. Again you see that that's not the variable only that is left on the left hand side. There is one more coefficient to it, that's 2. To get rid of this 2 is getting multiplied by x, so we need to divide the whole thing by 2. So now this step will be 2 into x divide by 2, so it will be 14 divided by 2. As again I said, it's an equality. Whatever we do the division here, this has to be the same, which you get the answer. This 2 gets cancelled out and this becomes x is equal to 7 is your final answer. But see the number of steps that are involved here. First you have to get rid of these kind of things which are added or subtracted, and then if something is getting multiplied, क्योंकि आपको वेरिएबल की वैल्यू निकालते तक काफी स्टेप्स में आना पड़ेगा. See another example. X divided by 2. Here the division is there. We have to first get rid of this +7. X plus 2 plus 7. Then we add -7 here and we put -7 here. When we put -7 on both the sides, The 7 gets cancelled out. What remains with us is x by 2 is equal to 15 minus 7, and that's 8. So it's 8, but x by 2 is equal to 8. What we want is x. That means if I continue here, x by 2 is equal to 8. To get rid of this 2, I have to multiply this by 2 and this again by 2. So 2 into x by 2, 8 into 2. Because this is the left hand side, this is the right hand side. This 2 again cancels out, and what you get the answer as x is equal to 16. So this will be your final answer. But there are many steps involved in this. So there is a much better way to find out the roots, and that is transpose method. This method, transposition method, is a direct method and it is a faster and easier method. Here what exactly we do is just change the sign of the numbers. जैसे अगर ये यहाँ +3 है, जब ये इक्वालिटी साइन के इस तरफ जाता है तब बन जाता है -3. See, the plus sign becomes negative. So this will be a direct answer if you get x is equal to 5. Again we'll see another example. -6 is there. Suppose this is 10 here. This is an equality. X minus 6 is equal to 10. When this -6 will go on the right side of the equality, the sign will become as positive. So it will be 10 plus 6. You get the answer as x is equal to 16. यहाँ आप नोटिस करिए सिर्फ जो साइन होता है वो चेंज हो जाता है जब कोई भी चीज ऐड हो रही है वेरिएबल के साथ या कोई चीज सब्ट्रैक्ट हो रही है. नेगेटिव साइन वहां जाके पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा, पॉजिटिव साइन इस तरफ जाके नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. लेट्स सी अनदर एग्जांपल. यहाँ पर वेरिएबल और कांस्टेंट मल्टीप्लाई हो रहे हैं एंड यू नो दैट ऑपोजिट ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन इज डिविजन. सो व्हेन दिस 3 गोज दिस साइड ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड इट गेट्स डिवाइडेड. The 3 which is getting multiplied here will go on the right hand side and get divided. So directly you get the answer as x is equal to 9, as 3 9s are 27. So this is a very direct method. Another example where there is a variable on the numerator and 5 is in the denominator. Now what exactly we do is x by 5 is equal to 10 means this 5 will go here. क्योंकि ये यहाँ डिवाइड हो रहा है, अगर ये इक्वलिटी साइन के दूसरी तरफ जाएगा तो ये मल्टीप्लाई होगा. What you get here is x is equal to 10 into 5. That means x is equal to 50 is your final answer. This is how transpose method is very fast method. We'll see one more example. We'll see here an example where which we had solved some kind of problem in the systematic method. We had to deal with -5 first and then with this 3. वो लंबा मेथड हो जाता था. अब यहाँ डायरेक्टली अगर हम देखें 3x is equal to 10 plus 5, क्योंकि ये 5 जब राइट हैंड साइड में जाएगा तो माइनस की जगह प्लस हो जाएगा. अब मेरे को मिलता है 3x is equal to 15. This 3 will get divided by 15. So what we get answer as final answer as x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5 is your final answer. See, the number of steps can be reduced. If you are fast with calculations, you can directly write it as 15 and then 3x is equal to 15, x is equal to 5. You can read directly. You can write it directly. Now see this example. Here x by 3 plus 10. I am simply writing x by 3 is equal to 10. How? Because this 10 when it goes here, it becomes 20 minus 10. This will give me the value of 10. And this 3 will get and multiplied here. This will be 3 into 10. That means your final answer x is equal to 30. See, you can reduce the number of steps. If you are fast with calculations, then only you should reduce. Otherwise, if you are not very confident, do it stepwise, but it will take very less time. Thank you. Hope you are liking all our videos. So send in your queries and suggestions in the comment box. Share the videos with your friends and watch out for the latest videos. Press the bell icon. Subscribe to Idea Infinity.